Have you ever found yourself doing things just to get others to like you? Maybe laughing at jokes that aren't funny? Or agreeing when you don't truly believe in something? You know the feeling. The one where you try so hard to fit in, but still feel empty. Why is it that we crave approval, but it never seems to fill us up? Let's explore why we're always trying to impress others, and more importantly, how we can break free from this cycle. Welcome to Mental Architecture, the channel that dives deep into understanding how the mind works, why we behave the way we do, and how to break free from limiting patterns. Here, we explore psychology, philosophy, and neuroscience to help you build a life rooted in your truth, not in others' expectations. Let's break down the mind and create something real. Since childhood, we've been conditioned to behave a certain way, smiling when it's expected, performing when it's necessary, and pleasing others to feel accepted. We're taught that when people like us, we're safe, we're loved, we're worthy. But what happens when this becomes our entire identity? We start to wear a mask that hides who we really are, and the more we wear it, the further we drift from our true selves. Psychologists call this social mirroring. It's when we mimic the behaviors of others to fit in. It's survival, but it's also what keeps us stuck in patterns that don't serve us. So, how do we break free? The first step is awareness. Pay attention to when you start adjusting yourself to fit in, even in small ways. Do you laugh when something isn't funny? Do you agree with things you don't believe just to avoid conflict? These actions aren't kindness, they're fear. Fear of being rejected, of being alone, of not being enough. Next, we have to dig into the root of this fear. Why are we afraid of showing our true selves? For many, it stems from emotional wounds, rejection, abandonment, shame, that lead us to believe we're not enough. So we hustle for approval, constantly chasing external validation. But here's the interesting part. Neuroscience tells us that when you affirm your own worth, even silently, your brain lights up reward centers and releases serotonin. You feel stronger, more calm, more capable. The real power starts within you, not from outside sources. Finally, we practice authenticity. This doesn't mean being rude or blunt. It means speaking your truth, even when it feels uncomfortable. It's about being who you are, regardless of who might be disappointed. The right people will love you for your true self, not the mask you wear. Start small. Say no when you mean it, wear what you want, and express your opinion without apologizing. Now that we understand the solution, let's talk about how to put it into practice. The key is taking small steps every day that honor your true self. Start by being aware. Notice when you shift your behavior just to be liked. Do you laugh when something's not funny? Do you agree just to keep the peace? This isn't kindness, it's fear. Recognizing these moments is the first step toward change. Next, get to the root. Why do you fear being rejected? We all carry emotional wounds, fear of abandonment, shame, or not being enough. These wounds lead us to seek approval. But here's the twist. When you affirm your worth, silently, even to yourself, you activate the brain's reward system, and you'll feel a sense of calm and strength. Then, it's time to practice authenticity. It's not about being rude. It's about being real. Speak your truth, even if it makes you nervous. Choose what feels right to you, even if it disappoints others. Because the right people will love the real you, not the version you think they want. Start small. Say no when you want to. Wear what you feel good in. Share your thoughts, even if they differ from the crowd. These actions will build your confidence in who you are. If this video made you think about your own life and the way you've been seeking approval, you're not alone. Share this with someone who's tired of pretending to be something they're not. Now, I want to hear from you. What's one thing you've been doing just to impress others? Drop a comment below, and let's start a conversation about breaking free from this cycle. And if you're ready to build a stronger, more authentic mind, subscribe to Mental Architecture. Every week, we're here to help you rebuild the way you think and break free from the expectations that weigh you down. In the next video, we'll be talking about why you let people control your life